Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we are doing week 13 NFL picks. We are halfway there to the Super Bowl, and I still don't know who the heck is going. So, first off, we're going to start like always. We're going to say the bye week teams, the teams that we don't talk about because they're on their bye. We actually got quite a bit of teams here. We got the Ravens, Bills, Bears, Raiders, Vikings, and Giants for bye week teams. And kind of a crazy week what happened last week. So we're going to see if this week gets crazier. Starting off with Thursday night football tomorrow. It is Seahawks at Cowboys. The Seahawks, were they on a bye? I think they were on a bye, right? No, I don't think they were. Let me just check here. Because I don't remember the... Oh, yeah, I forgot. They got destroyed by the 49ers. They really couldn't get anything going. Geno Smith was banged up. It was a little bit of a mess. The defense tried everything they could, but still couldn't get the win. That offense couldn't kick in. And I'm telling y'all, Geno Smith ain't their guy. And I think they should be looking forward to getting a new quarterback next year. Maybe a veteran quarterback or something. And for the Cowboys, they had a nice Thanksgiving. I mean, that was just too easy of a game. Commanders were putting a fight. They were trying to put up a fight in the first half, but second half, it kind of all went down. So, Cowboys got the win. But I'm sure the Seahawks looking for a bounce back game, and Cowboys want to continue trying to contend with Eagles, even though I think the Eagles are going to still have that division locked up. So, I am going to take Dallas to win here to continue their streak. I think Seahawks are probably going to miss the playoffs this year and try to look. I mean, that'd be an excuse to try to get a new quarterback next year because you came in the playoffs last year. You got lucky to do it, and then you're going to get unlucky this year and miss it. So it makes sense. So Cowboys, they're going to win. I'd probably say a closer game. I'd probably say like, I don't know, 20-23. I say it'd be a low. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game, though. I think it's gonna be a defensive battle, but Seattle's gonna show more offense. Optimistically, it's gonna be 20-23 Cowboys. And next game, you got the Colts at the Titans. The Colts, they got the win over the Buccaneers. It was a nice win, but Jonathan Taylor got hurt out for 2 to 3 weeks with a thumb injury, I think. That's a little rough, but you know, Zach Moss is still there. I still believe in that guy. And the Titans looked pretty nice against the Panthers. They got the win. I mean, I don't know what else to say about the Titans. I guess I don't know what they're doing. Like, are they trying to win games or no? So, I'm going to take the Colts here to get the win. I think it'd be a lower scoring game as well. I think there's gonna be a lot of low scoring games this week since there's not that really good of games. So I've got them winning. I got the Colts winning 20-14 and getting out of that. Next, you got the Falcons at the Jets. The Falcons looked pretty good. They finally got Bijan involved in a game. Desmond Ridder threw a touchdown and 2 picks. Classic him. I don't know who's winning that division. You could say Saints, Falcons, Bucks. Shoot, maybe even the Panthers have a chance if they win out. That'd be crazy. Wouldn't that be crazy if the Panthers could still make it at 7-10? I don't think it's possible because these teams are just. I mean, they all play each other, so. Panthers, sorry, you're eliminated. But no, Buccaneers, Falcons, Saints is the division. And for the Jets, they started Tim Boyle, and that was the last thing they wanted to do, getting their butts kicked against the Dolphins, throwing an interception in the end zone, returned for a touchdown. That game was a mess. from the start. Our defense played solid, like always. So, who do I take here? I'm actually going to go with the Jets here on upset. I think Tim Boyle's still playing. But you know what? Every quarterback's got to have a good game here and there. But I don't think this is going to be really that good of a game. Desmond Ridder should be uncomfortable from the Jets defense. It just get him enough to a win. So I'm going to take the Jets 17-14. Because I don't think the Jets are that bad of a team either. You know, they're always going to be like the 6-win, 5-win, or 6-7-win team. So I got the Jets winning that game. Next up, you got the Lions at Saints. The Lions got their butts, or they pretty much lost that game against the Packers. Jared Goff fumbled and stuff. Not good. The offensive line looking terrible. I mean, just a bad week for the Lions. They tried to come back at the end, but fell short because of an onside kick. And the Packers still had that game, so that's how the Lions week went. The Saints, I don't know what the heck they're doing. They need to fire their coach now, and they got to do something on offense. They got to do something offensively. Because they'll have a good game here and there, but then their offense will just look like what they did against the Falcons. Like, no, you can't do that. It's not how you're going to win a playoff game. So, originally, I was going to have the Saints bouncing back here. I was thinking, like, the Saints offense, you know, how it has not been kicking in yet. I'm going to take the Lions to win maybe a closer game, 27-20. Maybe the defense of the Saints will get after Jared Goff more. Because I think the Saints still have a solid defense. I don't know. I think the Lions win it, though, 27-20 prediction. Next, you got the Broncos at Texans. The Broncos, finally, their defense is coming back to normal after getting destroyed 70-20. And their defense is coming back and looking back as normal. Russell Wilson getting involved in the run game and everything. I guess the Browns, even though, I mean, they were doing stuff to the Browns. I mean, that defense was harsh. And, sure, it took the Broncos just to kick in sooner. I still thought they were a good team. Never thought they were bad. Even when they were 1-5, I was like, this is still a decent team. They'll have to kick it in soon, and here they go. They're 6-5, going against C.J. Stroud, or you're going against the Texans, or you could say C.J. Stroud, because that's literally it's all there. Their defense, the Texans' defense. I mean, they played solid. Texans' defense is all right. Like, that's something that's underrated on them, but fell short of the Jaguars, missed the kick to tie it. And, I just knew C.J. Stroud wasn't going to win that game because of how, like, he's still rookie. He's not going to go on a crazy division run, which it's still possible to win the division, no doubt. Jaguars just have to lose some of these games. But, I don't know. I love the Texans, though, to win this game. So, the score, I'm saying... I'm saying a 19-26 Texans win because I think the Broncos defense is going to stop them to some field goals. I think the Texans could stop them some field goals too. Just looks like a rough game for the Broncos coming up soon. They're going to have another one. So I will take the Texans. Originally I had the Broncos, but I just like the Texans, man. I can't wait. I want to see them in the playoffs so bad with C.J. Stroud. He's a dog, man. And next up, you got the Oh, God, no. You got the Chargers at the Patriots. The Chargers were trash on offense against the Ravens. Their defense played solid, though. But their offense just played ick, man. It was ick football for them. That was a horrible game. They couldn't get nothing going, really. And, I mean, I guess that's a good thing for them. Getting inches closer to firing Brandon Staley. I tell you what, if they get blown out by the Patriots or something, Brandon Staley is gone. Finally. But I don't think that's going to happen. The Patriots are the least team to trust. And for the Patriots, They're the Patriots. So, I am going to take the Chargers. I'm going to ignore talking about the Patriots because they are just that bad of a team. We don't need to talk about them. I think they're just trying to tank for Caleb Williams. So, that'd be best case scenario for this season. Or Drake May or Caleb Williams, who knows. And they're going to try to do one of those, but I think the Patriots defense will play good, though, this game. I don't believe in their offense. So I'll just take the Chargers 20-13. I don't know. I don't know what the score could be for this game. Unless, losing Mike Williams really hurts, too. I mean, it really does, so. Because they don't got that another playmaker. Eckler needs to start getting better on this season, though. He's got to start having better games. Next, you got the Cardinals at the Steelers. The Cardinals, hey, their first drive went well. And then, well, they fell apart. And then you got the Steelers. The Steelers really had to beat my Bengals. Just really. Why, man? Why us? But they beat the Bengals. Had 400 yards of offense. Still not many points, though. Considering for 400 yards, it's not many points for them. Bengals defense still holding them some points. Holding them from some points, which is good to see. But the Steelers, I think they're normal. I think they're going to be a good team now. I don't think Kenny Pickett's the problem. Who knows, man. But, you know what? I got the Cardinals upsetting the Steelers. So, yeah, I got the Cardinals winning 31-21 in a shootout. And the Steelers fall short. Because that's how it is in football. Steelers have more losses. Next, you got the Dolphins and the Commanders. Ooh, I like this. The Dolphins. Tua looked a little iffy against the Jets defense. Still don't know if they're a good football team against good teams. They're a good football team, but I don't know about good teams, though. Like, when you see them, they got to start playing some better teams because they do that against the Jets defense. They're not going to win games. And the Commanders, you had a couple of good drives going, and then you fell apart in the second half. So, I still like the Commanders, though. They're better than the record, honestly. They just fired one of their coaches, I think. Ron Rivera's still there. I don't know what they're doing with him. I'm just going to take the Dolphins 21-17. You know, Commanders like to keep these type of games close. So, Dolphins win. Commanders cry. Next, you got the Panthers and Buccaneers. Holy crap, what is it with these horrible matchups? The Panthers fired their coach as well. Don't know what they're doing over there either. Not really sure what they're doing. But the Buccaneers, they came short. Baker Mayfield got a little banged up at the end of the Colts game. They fell short of winning. Pretty sad for the Bucs, but I think somehow they're going to keep that division even more questionable if they win. So why not? Buccaneers win 27-20. Right? 27. Yeah. No, actually, you know what? I take them 28-21. That was my original score. I forgot. So, 21-28. Buccaneers win. Next, you got the 49ers at Eagles. Finally, probably the best game of the week. Yeah, definitely the best game of the week. You got the 49ers heading to Philadelphia. The 49ers, they just destroyed the Seahawks. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they didn't even have their best game either. I don't think the 49ers really did much to win that game. They kind of just got lucky. And the Eagles, they also got lucky. They should have lost to the Bills, but Jalen Hurts said I'm him and won that game in overtime. But this is a good game. This is the rematch from the championship. And Brock Purdy didn't even get to play in last year's championship after getting hurt. And the only time Brock Purdy got to play was his it was a scoring drive, so they probably would have won that game. So I'm actually gonna take the 49ers here on a weird score. People are not gonna be happy about this score I got. I got the 49ers winning 24-7. Yeah. It's just the Eagles look like an iffy team right now. They look iffy. I think they're due for a huge loss coming up. Like, yeah, they're due for a huge loss. They're due for like a banged up loss. So I got 49ers 24-7. And the next game we got is the Browns at the Rams. The Browns, I don't know who's playing quarterback. Is it DTR? Is it Joe Flacco? Is it PJ Walker? Who is it? Somebody tell me. Cause I'm assuming, you know what, I'm just gonna assume something. I'm gonna assume this is Joe Flacco playing this game. I don't care who's playing this game, honestly. They got banged up. Myles Garrett got a little banged up. I don't know what this team is doing. If Myles Garrett gets banged up, their whole defense gets banged up, pretty much. The Rams, on the other hand, destroyed the Cardinals. Matthew Stafford looked great. The whole team looked great. And, yeah, they got their victory. I'm going to take the Rams on a low-scoring game. I just don't know what the heck is going on in Cleveland. Someone tell me what the heck is that team. That team is one of the most questionable teams of this year. No joke. And I'm going to take the Rams 19-13 because I don't know who the frick the quarterback will be. And whoever the frick the quarterback will be, they will not beat the Rams because it's so weird in Cleveland. How are you 7-4? You guys need to drop like 3 more losses or something like that. Next game, you got the Chiefs and the Packers. The Chiefs panicked 14-0 and Mahomes turned into him, sadly. And the Chiefs won that game against the Raiders. But the Packers, Jordan Love, looks pretty good now. They're getting their rhythm back. They beat the Lions. You know, they're kind of getting some more rhythm with him. He's getting better. But Jordan Love, first test game, I like the Chiefs to win this game because, I don't know, Jordan Love, you know, he's going to have some more, he's got to take more L's too. I don't think it's the Packers season. Sorry. And I think the Chiefs are going to win this game, honestly. I just don't. I think it's going to be actually a really close game, though. I actually do got this a really close game. I got this probably off a game-winning field goal from the Chiefs. So I got the Chiefs winning 24-23 and beating the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau. It should be a fun crowd. And it should, you know. Next, you got Monday Night Football for the last game. You got the Bengals at the Jaguars. Man, the Bengals, they're done, man. They're just done. I don't know what else to say about this team. They're just, playoff chances are done. Everything's over for them for this season. I'm just waiting for the off season. But there is one good thing that came out of the Steelers, is that our defense actually played well. Like, that was actually really good from our defense. And Jake Browning, you know what? Even though he threw a pick, I'm not mad. He played pretty good. Just a couple of drives. You know, playing against a tough defense like the Steelers, that's really tough to do. Alright? If you're like, if this is your first game against this type of defense, that's really tough to win. And the fact that you guys could have almost still won it, that's just amazing to hear from Bengals fans. That's nice to see. But the thing is, if Joe Burrow ain't coming back, there's going to be no playoffs, so there's that. The Jaguars, on the other hand, they beat the Texans. The offense still looking for it to be more explosive. They got a little bit of Calvin Ridley involved. Their defense is playing good. I mean, the Jaguars kind of getting in rhythm, but we still are waiting for that explosiveness of that offense still. We're still waiting for Trevor Lawrence to take that next step. But I don't think he will. I mean, this is my excuse right now. I think the Bengals are going to win this. I got the Bengals winning. This is why. this is completely why. So, first, they're 5-6, right? They're going to be due for a win. Jake Browning's going to have his first career win. The Jaguars, think of it. They're 8-3. They should not be 8-3. Like, they're worse than their record is right now. They are. I mean, we can all admit it. They should be, like, 7-6, let's say. 7-6 right now. Or something like that. Right? They are worse than the record. They haven't been playing full football. And also, guys, I think the Bengals are wearing white. I think they're wearing white for that game. And they're undefeated in white. Make note of that. I think they're going to continue their undefeated streak. They're going to put the Jaguars at 8-4. And the Bengals are going to win that game. Jake Brown is going to get his first career win against the Jaguars on a night football game. And the Bengals will win in Duval. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. It's the only excuse for the Bengals because I can't pick against my team still. I mean, nothing can. I mean, shoot, any quarterback that's there, I can't pick against them still. They're my favorite team, so that's my excuse. And it's a good excuse. So, anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, my team wins. I'll be watching that game. I'm probably crying. Just kidding, I won't cry, but, like, it's gonna be sad. Anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all for week 14. Goodbye.